What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Regular Fan Show on a Tuesday morning. It's your favorite regular fans, Vinny Fredericks, Bruce Juno. You'll see I pointed the right way this time. I can see where Bruce is now on my computer as Bruce, you moved again.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't move. But I'm currently not at my place. I'm home. I'm in my hometown.
You're home.
Yeah,
The
I'm in my
boys are back in
kitchen.
town.
I'm in my grow up kitchen. My grow up. I'm in my hometown kitchen.
Any good snacks?
Huh?
Any good snacks?
Yeah, I mean, there's what's in front of me. There's some sour gummy bears. Some mints. What are these? Chicky Mama Spicy Chamoy. I don't really know what that means, but
There you go.
made with 100% real mangoes. I don't know. I think this is what my mom got me for my flight, some stuff, but I don't know. Yeah, there's some good snacks. There's some good snacks. I don't really remember what's in the cupboard, but there's some
Yeah.
good stuff just sitting right here.
There's nothing better than going
Little
back to your
butterscotch
childhood
candies.
home and just digging through the cabinets, digging through the fridge,
Oh yeah, I've
finding
been I've
whatever
been
you
raiding the
can.
fridge. That's for sure. That is for sure.
No, it's just it's different when you can just walk in and raid a kitchen.
I know it's awesome when there's actually stuff in the fridge.
Hmm. Speaking of awesome, I'm starting to learn that golf is pretty awesome.
Dude, golf is. See, I'm on the. I don't want to say I'm on a downward spiral of golf, but golf's been getting on my nerves lately.
You just got it's early. It's early. You
I
haven't even been
know.
out. How many times you gone on the course so far?
Three.
See, it's still early. It's only April, man. Once we hit
I
mid
know. I
June,
know.
once we hit like mid June, then talk to me. We'll see how you're doing.
Yeah. Well, usually it's always been I could hit my woods and I could never really hit my irons. This year, can't hit my woods, but I'm like unbelievable with my irons, and I don't
I've
know what's
always
going
been
on.
I've always been better with my iron play. I couldn't figure out how to swing a driver to save my life. And then yesterday I hit the most pure like 200-yard drive straight literally could not have painted it better. And ever since then, I've just been trying to recreate that. I got it on video too. I propped my phone up, took a video for the boys, and just happened that my last swing on that video was the best drive of my life. It just absolute
Yeah, I mean,
moonshot.
I've gone twice since I've been home to two different places. It might be honestly because I'm using clubs that aren't mine because I didn't bring my clubs home with me because I wasn't
Well,
expecting to go
yeah,
twice
that
while I was
that could be it
here.
right there. You get used to your clubs.
Yeah, and but I'm going again Thursday when I'm in Tampa. So, and I'm going to be renting clubs.
Mm.
So I'm going to be using a third set of clubs that aren't mine in 5 days.
And then once you go back to using your clubs, they're not going to feel the same.
Yeah, I know, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I know of many people that are better than us at golf,
Like who?
like Rory McIlroy,
Why are you mentioning Rory McIlroy?
because he won the Masters, dude.
I know. I couldn't believe
Won the
it, man.
Masters.
I
He
can't
almost
believe
choked it.
I can't believe Cameron Young choked.
Yeah, Cameron Young just couldn't get a putt to fall. Well, I mean, if you think about it, so obviously Rory bogeyed 18. If Scotty had made that putt on 17, that like
The one that just
wiggled,
stopped right
like
at the hole. Yeah.
yeah, that like went around the hole, then it would have been a playoff.
I'm
And then
so
Rory
upset we
goes
didn't
and
get a
drives
playoff.
18 out of the fairway at 10. Takes the long way around.
Dude, poor Scotty is
Um,
sitting there waiting there to to swing too while what's his name?
How Tong Lee, dude, is just
Lee,
like
yeah,
in the
while Lee is
woods.
playing hide and seek in the woods. What the hell was going on there?
I don't know, dude, because he was 7 under through 3 days.
Dude, there's no way they like he really had to play it from there. There was nothing else they could have done. He's sitting there digging in the jungle for his ball for 20 minutes.
I don't know how he found it.
Dude, I hit one literally on the fairway and I couldn't find it. How
Yeah,
he
dude,
found that thing in the woods, I don't
it's harder
understand.
to find balls when they're on the fairway than it is when they're not. It's like
Yeah.
stupid.
That's the tough part is, I've started to get a little bit better with my driver. It's still not great, but I'm getting a little bit better. But then when I hit the ball far, I just lose it. I got to
Yeah.
get used to
Yeah, it's
actually
all about you
tracking
have
my
to remember
shot.
like exactly where it lands. And I always forget where it lands and then I never seem to take into account where my what ball I was using.
Yeah. See, I'll be too focused on other people's swings or just I'll swing and then immediately just lose track of the ball. If it doesn't go 5 feet in front of me, I just lose it.
Yeah, yeah, you have to remember where your ball goes. But yeah, I struggle to find them when they're in the fairway too. And then when they're in the woods, I'll find them like instantly.
Yeah. They stick out when they're in the woods.
Yeah, because you can kind of like gauge where it went. Like, oh, it was by that tree.
Hmm. Yeah. But
But yeah, I mean, that was
hopefully,
Rory first person, is fourth to ever do it. First person since Tiger to go back to back.
mhm.
First person in what's 24 years to go back to back.
Yeah. Yeah, around there. I don't remember when Tiger did it, but yeah, around
Yeah,
there.
2001, 2002.
Yeah. And I don't know. I'm upset I didn't get to watch the actual Sunday day. I was too busy working a basketball game, but I'm glad that there was some fireworks, that it was down to the wire.
Oh
I
yeah,
just
dude. There was
I so wish we got the playoff between Scotty and Rory.
I know, but there was four guys at 10 under. Scotty was at 11. Rory was at 12. Like at one point, Justin Rose was leaving. I thought leading. I
Hmm.
thought it was finally his year, and then he bogeyed on back to back holes.
Yeah. I
Trying to think who else was 10 under.
still can't believe Bryson didn't even make the three undercut.
Oh my god! I think it was
Or
four
three
over.
over. Or three, yeah,
I think
yeah.
it was yeah, and he shot
I think
six over because he double bogeyed 18.
he shot six. I thought it was three over was the cutoff, and he shot four over, but that might have been
No, he
before
shot
he
six
officially.
over.
Oh my God. I can't
Yeah,
wait to
and
see that YouTube video.
yeah, the cut was
I was
the
just
four.
I was just scrolling on YouTube yesterday or something, and I see Bryson DeChambeau, the secret course all golfers practice on to prepare for the Masters.
Yep,
And I'm like,
I've
damn,
seen that.
clearly didn't work very
Yeah,
well.
but yeah, it was sick because Rory was at 12. Scotty was at 11, and then you had Cam Young, Justin Rose, Russell Henley, and
Hmm.
someone else at 10 under. Someone there was a fourth one, but it was just sick because it was all so tight, and it was like when you got to an hour to go kind of vibe. It was up in the air who was gonna get it. I thought it was finally Justin Rose's year, dude. He's
Hmm.
45 years old. He's been runner up 3 times, twice in a playoff, once to
Yeah.
Rory.
It's similar
Probably
to
his
Rory
year.
before last year, where he just
Yeah.
couldn't get it done.
Yeah, I thought it was about to happen again. He was 6-0. He was 6 stroke lead heading into the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah, that
And then next thing you know, we're heading to
that would
Sunday
have
tied.
it would have been an unbelievable choke job if he lost though, after the lead he had going into the weekend.
Well, what's crazy, he was tied with Cameron Young after Saturday, and Cameron Young started his round 4 over
Yeah. Finished one
on
over.
Thursday through like nine,
Hmm. I
and then he
saw
made a
too
crazy
that
comeback.
I saw too that Scotty was, I don't know, complaining or was surprised about um, something to do with the firmness changing so much from Thursday to Friday. I don't really know much about what the
Yeah,
comment
I
means.
mean,
I just saw he said something about it.
I didn't see that, but I know like it's crazy because like depending on when you tee off Thursday, because obviously Thursday, you're matched with random guys and it's random time slots and whatever. And then as you go, like the closer you are to the lead, the later in the afternoon you tee off. But
Hmm.
like just the weather change, like in the morning, like with the still like the kind of like the dew on the ground, the ball's moving slower and it's like softer. And then like as it heats up during the day, it's just everything changes. So it's just crazy. Like you got to judge where you're teeing off, when you're teeing off, and like what the weather's like.
Yeah.
Shane
I think
Lowry with a hole in one too.
I forgot about that. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, he first what was that on six? I think it was on six. It was the
I mean, it
first
was
hole in one on six in 5 years
yeah. I mean,
since Corey Connors did it in
it was a par
2021.
three. I know that
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean,
had to be, but man, yeah, that's
oh, Tyrrell Hatton was the other guy at 10 under. That's who it was.
mm. Honestly, I will say I'm glad that I was able to actually keep tapped in and watch this year.
Yeah, it was
It
sick.
added it added some appreciation, the fact that I've begun playing golf and I now understand how difficult it is to do what they do.
Yeah,
But
shout out Rory. Shout out Rory.
I gotta say, I love the no phones rule too. It's almost like going
Yeah,
back in time when you're there.
my buddy was there Wednesday,
Wednesday.
like
So
the day
was when
before.
so what so he had his phone. That was practice day.
No, yeah, he didn't. You couldn't have his phone then either.
Even Wednesday they didn't let you bring it in.
Yeah, but they
Oh
have
my
like these
God.
camera things, I guess, where you can take pictures and text them to yourself. And
Eh, that's cool.
but you got to see like the Tommy Fleetwood hole in one on Wednesday.
Nice. I just find it
Yeah,
like I almost want to experience. I heard some guys talking about this on the radio the other day. Like you really have to commit when you say you're going with people. You have to commit to a plan to meet at a certain place at a certain time. And if you're not there, you're not finding your people. Like
yeah.
you
There's
have
just
no
so many
way to
people.
communicate with anyone. If you have a watch,
Unless you
if you
do
have
it,
a watch in Augusta during the Masters, you're like a gold mine.
yeah.
People are going
What
to be
time
coming up
is
to
it?
you
What
all day.
time is it?
Hey, you got the time? You got the time? Hey, my
And
man, you got the
everyone there
time?
is wearing like Rolexes.
Yeah. But I just love the atmosphere. The pictures where you look in the background and you just see every person's eyes locked in on whoever's swinging,
Yeah, dude,
or
it's sick.
nobody's
It's
got their
so
phone
cool.
out, nobody's taking any videos. Like they put it next to a picture of when, for example, Messi made his debut in Miami, and the entire section around him is people sitting there going like this, trying to get a video of him hopping on the pitch.
Yeah,
Or when
yeah.
LeBron broke the scoring record, the entire crowd has their phones out. I get it. I'm the same way. I'm the kind of person that likes having videos to look back on.
See, I'm the other way
But
around. I like just like living in the moment.
see, I'm that guy that I'll go to a concert and a song will come on that I like. I'll record like the first half of them performing the song and then turn it off, put my phone away, enjoy the second half of it. And then when the next song comes on, do the same thing all over again.
See, I do that every now and again, but I do like living in the moments. Like a lot of times it's because someone's like, "Yo, take a video of this." I'm like, "Okay."
Hmm.
But like especially now that I'm doing like this in locker room and whatever, like I take more videos of stuff obviously. Like I'm going to be doing that at Fan Fest when I'm down there, but
Yep.
yeah, I mean like I don't mind taking videos, but now I'm taking videos like as I guess as a content creator, I guess. I mean, technically, I don't know if that's what you call it, but if we call it that yet, but
Hmm.
it's getting to that point.
Yeah. And I mean, I just think it's fun being able to scroll back and sometimes look back on the old videos.
Yeah,
But I do also appreciate being able to just live in the moment.
yeah, I love living in the moment's fun.
Hmm.
But yeah,
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
in what time is it? It's so in 24. In like 36 hours, I'll be in Florida. Give or take, maybe like 38 hours, roughly.
Well, I'm
Something
excited to
like that.
see your I'm excited to see your videos and
Yeah,
how it
dude, I'm
is.
stoked. It's especially with the way the prem is shaped up.
Are you gonna buy me
Uh
some Brighton merch?
might have to, dude. Might have to.
I saw. Wait, did they end up winning? I was following their game the other day.
Yeah, yeah,
They did
yeah.
win.
They
Yes,
played they
they
played
beat Burnley.
Burnley, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, sit down, Burnley.
The worst team in
Don't
the, well,
look
not the
now,
worst team in
Brighton.
the league, but
Brighton's only. What do you need to make the? Oh, you need to be sixth to make the Europa.
yeah,
They're only
to
2 points back from Chelsea.
make conference league. Where Chelsea's sixth?
Yeah.
That would make sense. They just lost to City. I mean, yeah. So it's crazy because if this weekend, if City beat Arsenal, which would suck because I'm gonna be down there for that, and then they'll be tied on points. Well, they'll be 3 points back from Arsenal with a game in hand.
Hmm.
So it'll basically be tied. And then it's like that's why they're saying like this weekend could be the decider. And they're playing in Manchester.
Oof.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be nuts. We're gonna try and get on TV. If we get on TV, you gotta get a video of us.
Mm-hmm. I'll try.
We're gonna be getting there like 5 a.m.,
That'll
4 a.m.
that's gonna be crazy that you guys are watching. The biggest weekend at FanFest.
Yeah,
That's
we
pretty
well, I wanted
sweet.
to go when it was in Nashville at the beginning of the season,
Hmm.
but that didn't happen. So I was like,
Well, now
all
you
right.
get to see it with some
And
things
it's in
at
Florida,
stake.
dude. Like, I'm going to Florida. Like, yeah.
Any excuse to go to Florida, I'll take. And you
Yeah,
get to
exactly.
you get to root for the Seagulls, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, they're playing Tottenham. So you bet your ass I'm
Exactly.
gonna be rooting for
I know.
Brighton, dude.
I know. I know you will be.
Hell yeah. It's wild because that game's at 11:30 that game's at 12:30 Saturday.
Yep.
And then Arsenal plays at 11:30 Sunday. They're both the last game of each day. And obviously he's a Spurs fan and I'm an Arsenal fan, so we're gonna be there both days.
Well, no,
But
there's there's
we're gonna
there's a
be
three
getting there
o'clock game
so early to
Saturday,
try and be in the front and be on TV.
dude.
And our games aren't until the last games of each day.
Ah, it'll be worth it.
It's
I mean,
funny because like
there's a 3 o'clock
he'll
game
want to be
Saturday.
there. What?
Chelsea and Man U is 3 o'clock on Saturday.
Oh yeah, that's right. But, like Arsenal's the last game of the weekend besides the Monday game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if we stay for that Chelsea United game because it's gonna be sick. But like just see if we want to do other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Already got a tea time Thursday at 10:54.
There we go.
We were talking about playing TPC Tampa Bay, which is like TPC Scottsdale, TPC Sawgrass. They're like pro courses. So I
Oh,
mean, I
good
don't think
luck.
TPC Tampa is, but we were contemplating playing there, but we're not
I couldn't even
because
touch a
they
pro
don't
course
rent
until I
clubs.
got better.
What?
I wouldn't be able to keep up with the pace of play on a pro course.
Yeah, well, last year after the PGA Tour Champions, which is like the retired, like the retired pros tournaments, whatever, like tour. One of those golf courses is by where I live, and the day after, so it ended Sunday, and then the day after on Monday, me and my buddy had a tee time, and we played the professionally done course, and it was something.
Hmm.
It was an
See,
experience, that's for sure.
I'd have dudes right behind me the whole day. I already know. When we went out the other
Shot like a
day,
110. It was poor.
I would take a 110. I'd probably shoot like a 140. But we were out. We got to the first hole. We're teeing off. We were maybe 30 seconds to a minute past our tee time. So we were running a minute late. And I tee off. My boy's behind me. He's about to tee off. And this guy rolls up. He's like, hey, you guys with them, with the other two people in our foursome, and we're like, yeah, he's like, you guys gotta get going. I got other people teeing off in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, we'll just
That's
drop
why you got to get
with.
there early, so you can try
Well,
to
we
tee off
were
early.
no, we were there early. We were just at the range, and we lost track of time. I was finishing out my bucket and lost track of time, how close we were to our tee time.
Yeah.
So, you know, it is what it is. But after that first hole, we just dropped with or our boys that actually know how to swing a driver. We dropped where they ended up and then finished out and started coasting after that. But man, it's crazy how much playing 18 takes out of you.
Yeah. But
Like,
it's a great day.
yeah,
Great day.
like by
Great
the
way
end
to
of it,
spend
I
6 hours,
was,
dude. I love it.
yeah, I knew it was going to be a long day, but I mean, we were there like 5.5 hours.
Hmm.
But it's worth it. We had a few drinks, got some burgers after hole nine. It
Oh yeah,
was,
you always got to get something at the turn.
oh my God,
That's when
yeah.
you
I
restock on
love,
the cooler and you grab a bite to eat.
yeah, I love that that's how they set just golf courses up in general. You get done with nine, you're back at the front, like you were saying, restock your cooler, get yourself
Hmm.
a bite to eat. It's beautiful. But
It's
then what was
perfect.
weird, the tough part is the turn is where things get messy though too, because we got done with our stuff. We're going to hole 10, and these guys are finishing off. These two dudes tee off in front of us, and all of a sudden this guy starts walking up behind us with a hot dog in his hand and his cart, and he's like, I forget what he was saying at first, but he starts saying something to us. And then as he gets closer, he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm with those guys. They left me. I'm supposed to tee off with them. And we were just like, oh, all right, yeah, go.
Yeah,
If
go
if
for it.
that if
Yeah.
that if that's your group, yeah, go ahead, I guess. And then he comes over. He gets ready. Another guy comes over, joins him. A third guy comes over and joins him. And now we're sitting there. We're like, so these three guys are just teeing off, and we've been standing here for 10 minutes already. We're like,
Yeah.
at what point are we like, these guys are not in the same group? They were just
Yeah.
BSing us. And I don't know. I don't know if that's accurate, but we stood around for another like 10 minutes and then finally got going. But man, I almost lost my pitching wedge too. Did I tell you that?
No.
Yeah, I left it on a hole.
Oh yeah,
And
I do. I used to do that so much.
I was so mad that I couldn't focus I think I realized I lost it on hole like 11 or something. And the whole rest of the time I was the first like or the next like 2 3 holes I was so mad that I forgot it. I couldn't even focus on my swings. And then eventually I was like, all right, I got to at least finish strong. I'll see if it's at the pro shop after. And thank God, I asked the dudes that were behind us if they had seen one. They said nah. So I was like, all right, it's got to be a goner. But
I was
thankfully
playing when I played
the baby was there.
yesterday. When I went yesterday, I'm using clubs that are here and that are just like an old set of clubs, whatever, just a bunch of random. And there's like doubles of clubs, but I didn't have any wedges.
Damn.
And so I was trying to chip with a 9 iron, and the on hole one I chipped in, and I was like, all right, just got to do that all day, because it was if it didn't go in, it was going 20
Mm.
feet past the hole. But then yeah, I ended up doing it a couple more times, and it went flying over, and my buddy was like, you can just use mine. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to do too. I was trying to chip with my 9 iron and it was god awful.
Yeah. Yeah, he only uses his 58 degree. I was on fire with that thing.
Mm, man.
But yeah,
It just
um,
it really is addicting.
oh yeah, golf's so fun. You love it and you
And
hate it, dude. Like
yeah.
I was there yesterday and I was getting so frustrated because I couldn't hit any of my woods, and then I hit a beautiful 5 iron shot and I stuck it like 10 feet from the pin. I was like, I love this game.
Just really roping into one. It just feels so nice.
Yeah, it's
And
just
like
so it's crazy.
I was going with a couple of my boys that are, way better than me.
Hmm.
But even they would have, a bad swing here and there and just hear them start like muttering on the breath, like stupid.
Yep, yep,
I
yep. Oh
hate
yeah,
this game. Like,
oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's like it reminds me, and I tell this to like, you know, another friend of mine that got me into it, who's also beginner like me. I'll tell him like everybody's ass at golf. Nobody, unless you're unless you're a pro, no one's actually good at golf. You
I
just
don't know, dude. My
have
grandpa's
some
pretty
good and
good.
bad swings, and eventually have a couple more good swings than your bad swings. But everybody has bad swings.
Oh yeah, yeah, for
It's just a
sure.
matter of how much you can limit the bad swings.
Um,
I
yeah,
think,
but golf's awesome.
yeah, I think I figured out my slice. Figured out
I
my
still got to figure out
slice.
mine again for the third time in my life. I have to fix
What
it.
I what I started doing, I started doing it with the woods. Rather than lining up with um, the club head like flat on the ball.
Yeah,
I
you
just
close it a
started doing
bit.
it. Yeah, I just started like literally sizing up with it like at an angle. So then
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
come
you got to
through it,
close it a little bit.
yeah. And that, I mean, complete. I had a couple hooks, which I never hooked before. I only sliced. So I had a
Yeah,
couple
same.
hooks and I was like, that felt really weird.
Hmm.
Actually, I didn't even think about it. Luckily, there was no one on the course when I was at the range yesterday because, they make sure to tell you not to drive the ball outside of the nets or above the nets. And I was, again, I slice. So I was set up closer to the left hand side. So when I slice, it'll head towards the middle. I hooked
Yep.
one, an absolute tower, straight left, right over the net onto one of the holes. And I was like, thank God nobody is actually on the course or watching, or I would have probably gotten chastised.
Yeah.
But it really is just a lot of fun, just swinging.
Oh yeah, it's a great time.
And
Like I'm
now,
stoked to go in Florida, and where
yeah.
it's not going to be a swamp.
Mm. Dude, what if an alligator gets your ball?
Oh well.
You gonna play where it lies?
Yeah, dude, I'll play it off its snout.
Dude, I actually thought I was gonna have to fight a goose the other day when we were out because I roped one. Yeah, it was an interesting day. I got another story from when we went out, but I line one ends up slicing. It's a little bit off the fairway, but not a bad shot, not in anything terrible. I start walking over and I start getting closer, and I'm like, "There's a goose just standing right where I sent my ball," and
Just
I
lurking.
and I had just seen a video of someone getting chased by a couple geese trying to
Yep.
get to their ball. And I was like, if this goose is protecting my ball like it's an egg, I'm just dropping. I'm not fighting a goose today on the golf course. It's
Mhm.
not worth it. Luckily, my ball was about 10 feet away, so the goose was not necessarily involved in my swing. He was chilling, doing his thing. He was just standing
It's just
around, and
lurking.
then yeah. And after I swung, me and him looked at each other. We gave each other a nod, a sign of respect, and then
Yep.
I went on with my day. The goose went on with his. Um, the other thing that happened, so the funniest part about this was we were at a hole where we were like maybe 10 feet away, or more like 30 feet away from the guys on the next hole. So the guys that were in front of us on the next hole could all see this happen. I'm lining up with my either 3 wood or 5 wood, and my two other buddies that are with me, they see I'm swinging. They're like, yeah, you're good. They're driving with the cart. I'm facing straight ahead. They're driving like almost at an angle, like they're coming across. So I'm like, all right, I'll give it a second. I'm thinking to myself, they're far enough left to where, unless I somehow hook this thing for like the first time ever, I'm not going to hit them, right? I swing, start hooking it a little bit. It bends back, right, just enough to where I see it. It's going like, here's their cart, here's the ball. It's just on a collision course. And I just hear, doom, and it bounces off. It hit their bag or one of their bags on the back of the cart. And the guys at the hole next to me were like, "Did you just hit his bag, dude? That's hilarious!" I genuinely thought I was going to murder somebody. I thought it was going to hit one
Yeah.
of them in the head, and I was going to, end up
My only
killing them with a
funny
golf
story
ball.
so far has been we were playing a par five yesterday, and I drove into like there's like trees down the left, not like just kind of tree. You played? Do you ever play bluff
Mm-mm.
in Plattsburgh?
No.
Um, I there's like trees down the left that's like between the two holes. It's just like a couple trees or whatever, and I drove it down the left, And so I took a 5 wood because I didn't have a 3 wood in my bag. I took a 5 wood. And I was like, all right, I'll just blast it down there. Well, and I'm like close to the trees or whatever, but I'm like, there's a whole fairway, and I blast it, and I'm probably 5 feet from this tree,
Mm.
and like I'm here, the trees like here, and then this is all the fairway. So I'm trying to aim that way, whatever, and I must have like healed it because I smoked it, and it hits the tree and comes right past me. It goes like 30 feet behind me.
Oh my God.
And I look over at my buddy Johnny, who's like just waiting to hit his shot, and he's just dying. And it's all like a swamp, like it was raining a little bit, and I was like, oh,
Dude, it's almost funnier when like you're not amazing at golf and just stuff like that happens. Like one of my boys
I
was
was like,
driving
there was so much room to not hit that tree,
and of course it goes right at it.
and I just smoked the tree, and it comes like it was probably shoulder height, 2 feet from my shoulder, just back past me, and I was like, are you kidding me?
Dude, there was one point where two of the guys were sitting in the cart on the cart path, literally directly left from where the tee, like the tee box is.
Yeah,
And one of one of us is teeing off and swings the driver, hits it. It literally, instead of the ball going out, the ball went directly to the side and went right at them in the cart. And I'm standing behind, and I just see, swing. The balls start flying, and they both just go, like duck their heads and whatnot.
yep.
Dude, it's just golf is more
Golf's a
fun
great
when
thing.
golf
Golf's a
golf. I
great
feel like is
thing.
more fun when you don't take it seriously.
Yeah, yeah,
When you just go out there and have a fun time, sip some beers.
it's
That's the
awesome.
best. But anyways, yeah, that's our golf game, I guess.
Yeah, we'll keep you
And
updated after Thursday if I've
yeah,
gotten
we'll
any
let you
better.
know. We'll let you know when we get the invite to the Masters.
Yeah, exactly. When we
In
qualify.
other in other news, real quick, Bruce, because I know you probably won't want to spend too long talking about this. The NBA playoffs are almost set.
No, it's the play-ins. The play-ins.
Yeah,
Don't
exactly.
forget, it's not part of the playoffs. It's not
Exactly.
part of the playoffs.
The play in is set. The 1 through 6 seeds in the playoffs are set. We'll know the actual playoff teams after Friday. But rolling down the Eastern Conference, Pistons get the 1 seed. Your Boston Celtics in 2. New York Knicks, Cleveland Cavaliers. Cavs take on the Toronto Raptors. Knicks play the Atlanta Hawks, and then East play in Detroit and Boston take on. Well, I should say Boston takes on. No, yeah, wait.
Either
I'm
Orlando
trying
or
to.
someone.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because Philly Orlando gets the 7. So yeah,
Yeah,
Boston
Philly.
plays
It's
either
either
Philly
Philly
or
or Orlando.
Orlando, and then
Yeah.
loser of that plays winner of Charlotte Miami. The winner of that game plays Detroit. Hopefully Miami loses and actually gets a lottery pick for once, because I'm just being honest. I know they're not doing anything in the playoffs. I think maybe if Cade is still dealing with his injury stuff, which he really isn't. He just played on Sunday. If Cade somehow deals with another injury, I could see Miami making things interesting, but Miami's not making it out the first round. So why bother even making the playoffs? Get your lottery pick in a stacked draft class, trade up and get AJ DeBanza, and rebuild this team around him. But that's the West. In the East, Thunder, of course, the 1 seed.
That's the East. Now in the West.
You know what I meant. Thunder get the 1 seed in the West. Spurs right behind them. Nuggets the 3. Lakers and Houston, the 4-5, they face off. Nuggets take on the T-Wolves in the 6th. The Spurs face the winner of Phoenix and Portland. And then the loser of that plays the winner of the Clippers and the Warriors. And then they will take on the Thunder. So I know you haven't. you haven't watched that much of the NBA this year because we've been busy, but
Watch one game.
this
I'm
was
boycotting.
this was well, I wouldn't boycott anymore because the Celtics are literally the 2 seed in a year that they were supposed to, you know,
Have a
it
down
was
year.
yeah, it was supposed to be a down year for the Celtics, and
Well,
in
dude, you
my
see the other day
eyes,
they rolled over Orlando without they didn't have like 10 guys. They didn't play like 10 guys.
yeah, in my eyes, Boston is the team to beat in the Eastern Conference.
Obviously, they're awesome.
Well, I just think that they're
I'll
they're
probably
the
watch the
team that I see
playoffs,
making the
but
finals.
yeah, I boycotted this season.
If I had to throw out a prediction right now, the way I see things going, I'm expecting Thunder Celtics. If I wanted to throw out a sexy pick that I would root for, the one I'm rooting for is probably Spurs Knicks. Or nah, the one I'm rooting for, I'd probably say definitely Knicks out of the East. Out of the West, it's tough because I do want to see the Spurs in the finals, but Wemby is going to be around for so long, they're going to have plenty of opportunities to make the finals. I don't think they need
Yeah.
to make it in year three before they start panicking. But I wouldn't love to see Denver win it. Honestly, I wouldn't even be mad if the Lakers won it all. I don't think they will because they're beat up as hell. Yeah, I don't. Again, if I was going to make a sexy pick, I'd go Knicks Spurs. But realistically, I see it being Thunder Celtics. Do you like that? You like that prediction?
Hmm. I'll
What's
take
your
another one.
prediction? Wait, what's your prediction for the playoffs, Bruce?
Celtics Spurs.
Mm, you think the Spurs make it all the way?
Hmm. And then the
See,
Celtics in four.
I'm a bit okay. I'm a big um advocate on you need experience to win in the playoffs, and I don't think the Spurs have it. I don't think the Pistons have it. I don't think I
Knicks
mean
don't have it. They can never win in the
I
playoffs.
I was gonna say I can't even necessarily say the Knicks have it. I know they were in the conference finals last year, so maybe they could make the finals this year, but if the Knicks made it to the finals and faced a team like the Spurs, I could see the Knicks winning because they do have more experience than the Spurs. But if the Knicks matched up against, say, the Thunder in the finals, Thunder are winning that matchup. Um, if they faced off against Denver, Denver's winning that matchup. So, like that's the reason why I feel Boston is going to come out of the East because they're the only team in the East that I see right here that has a top roster. They have Tatum and Brown back, so they have all their guys. They're pretty much healthy, and they have experience. The X factor is going to be: does Derek White remember how to make a jump shot? Because he's having a down year, but they've been getting by despite his down year. But if
I
Derek
mean,
if Derek
you
White
got plenty of
starts,
guys that can come off the bench.
well, that's the thing. Pritchard has stepped up. Um,
Hauser.
Even Keita's averaging double digits, which is insanity.
Ikeda's been crazy.
Yeah, they're deep. You got Walsh, you got Shireman. They're an incredibly
Yeah,
deep team.
Baylor Shireman's been. He had a
So
game the other day. He had his first 30-point game. I think it was.
he dropped 30 the other day.
He dropped 30 something. It was him and two others. It was the game against Orlando when they didn't play
Oh, makes sense.
with like 10 guys. Um,
That's
I don't remember
crazy.
who the other two were, but yeah, they had combined for 75.
But yeah, so that's why I feel Boston's coming out of the East. But anyways, um, I guess we'll see what the actual matchups are looking like after the play-in is done. If I had to predict, I'd say Hornets over Heat tonight. I would
Yeah,
say
I'd take the Hornets too.
Suns. I'm taking Suns over Trailblazers.
No, I'm
So,
taking Caleb Love.
all right. So you've got Blazers in as the 7th seed. I got the Suns.
Yeah, and
Um,
I got the Hornets too.
Magic Sixers, I'm going Sixers. So I got Philly making it as a 7. And then Warriors Clippers, I'm going to go Warriors, which would mean we have Charlotte and Orlando playing for the 8. Give me Charlotte getting in as the 8 seed.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Same.
Warriors versus, I've got Warriors Trailblazers for the 8. You've got Warriors Suns. I'm taking the Warriors over the Trailblazers.
Yeah, sure. I kind of just lost track what you were saying.
I know it's hard to follow when you don't have it right in front of you,
Playing is
but
such a necessity.
yeah, I'm not going to get into my thoughts on the play-in because I think it needs
I've
some
spoken mine before.
rectifying. I don't think it's a bad idea per se. I think there's things that could certainly be changed about it, but
Yeah, my one finger is longer than my other finger. Sorry.
anyways, anyways, quick on the baseball, Yankees beat the Angels last night 11-10 in what was an
Hey,
insane
NHL
game.
playoffs.
When is that starting? Is that already
I
set?
mean, there's still a couple games left, but the
Uh,
playoffs are basically set.
oh yeah, they
You
are
might
pretty
have to
much
pull it
set.
up to you might have to pull it up to verify. I know last night because I don't have any way to like double check myself, but last night the Sabres clinched the Atlantic.
Yep.
Um, so Sabres are the 1 in the Atlantic. Canadians are the 2
Tampa's got
right
the
now.
tiebreaker.
Tampa's got the 3, which
I'm
that those
I'm
2 can
I'm
switch.
looking at Tampa's the 2 for me.
Oh yeah, because they won last night. That's right. So Tampa's the 2, but Canadians still have a game left to play. And then the 4 is
It
Boston.
everyone plays 82?
Yeah.
So yeah, comes down to Tampa and the Rangers on Wednesday, and then Montreal, Philly tonight. Because Tampa still
Yeah.
got one more to play too.
Oh, didn't realize that. So I
Yeah.
have to see.
So
So
I
yeah,
guess, well,
and
yeah,
then
the annoying thing with that is Tampa is going to know what they need going into the game. If Montreal wins
well,
tonight, Tampa knows they
I
need
think
to win.
it's pretty much set that those 2 teams will play. That they'll play each other.
The 2 and the 3 face off.
Yeah, because just look up the just yeah, just go to conference standings, or you can go to playoff picture if you're on. No, you can't because it's not set yet. Obviously, yeah. If you go to
Yeah, it just shows
standings,
me the empty bracket. Yeah, yeah.
like if you go to standings, so yeah, I think, and then the Metro, I think yeah, I think it's
Carolina,
so
Pittsburgh, Philly.
yeah, Carolina's in, Pittsburgh's in. Is it set?
Yeah, they all got X's next. Or well, it's not set. Pittsburgh and Philly clinch playoffs, but Boston and Ottawa are still right behind them in the wild card. So
Okay, because yeah,
playoffs are
so yeah,
clinched,
Buffalo
but
plays either Boston or Ottawa, and then Montreal plays Tampa, and then Carolina plays either Boston or Ottawa, and then Philly plays Pittsburgh.
yeah,
Does that look right to you?
yeah, looks about right.
I'm trying to go off memory right now. Well,
No,
I know the Canadians knocked out the Islanders the other night on Long
absolute
Island.
BS.
Um, I was gonna go to that game actually. It was $40, but I was like, I don't have a way
Complete
to get down there.
BS, dude.
Um,
Well, I mean, they let
and then
Ottawa shut them out on Saturday, and then you're making a playoff push. You get outscored 7-1 in your last 2 games, and then they play Carolina tonight. So even if they still had a shot, they weren't going to
Carolina will
beat
probably be
Carolina.
resting guys.
Oh, true. Damn, they would have had a shot. Frick.
Yeah. Um,
You know, it's all right though.
I
They're
mean, the
rebuilding.
Canadians played the Lightning, and that game was brutal. That game was brutal. Canadians won 2-1, but that game was everyone was out for blood. And then in the West, it's Colorado. You're gonna have to help me
Dallas,
with the
Minnesota.
West. Colorado.
Colorado, Dallas, Minnesota. And Colorado won the
I'm trying to think.
President's Trophy,
Yeah,
so you
Colorado
know
won the
they're
President's
losing.
Trophy.
You know they're
So
losing first round.
Colorado. I'm trying to think of the playoff picture. If you
Well,
go by,
right now it'd be Colorado facing either Utah or LA,
oh,
Dallas
so
and
that hasn't been
Minnesota.
set yet.
No, not set. Um,
Yeah. So the wild card is L.A.
what
and
and Utah, but
Utah.
Utah is tied in points with Anaheim, who's third in the Pacific right now. So
And so
honestly,
right now Anaheim plays. Who's the 1-2 in the Pacific? The 1-2 is
Vegas and Edmonton.
Vegas and Edmonton. So Edmonton plays Anaheim.
Hmm.
Vegas plays
Either Utah or LA.
Utah right now, right? Because Utah's above LA.
Yeah, by one.
And then Colorado plays LA right now, and Dallas plays Minnesota. That
Yep.
sound right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that would be right.
So yeah, I was hoping because I wanted to go to a playoff game. I was hoping that it'd match up so that the Canadians either played Buffalo, Boston, or Ottawa,
Mm.
but of course they get Tampa. I was like, so if there's an away game that falls on the weekend, I can't go because it's all the way in Florida.
I mean, never say never. You could go.
Well, I did last year. I went to Washington.
Yeah, you could go to Florida.
Yeah, but Washington was a lot easier. I just drove there.
Fair.
But yeah, so I mean Buffalo's on a heater, dude.
Hmm.
Buffalo has been crazy.
Yeah, and they have not made the
Montreal's
playoffs in
been on a
forever.
good little streak too. Cole Caulfield got 50. Go to NHL on ESPN and then go to stats and let me know how many goals Nate McKinnon has.
126.
He does not have 126 goals.
Oh, that's points. That's points. Jesus. Goals. Goals. He's got 52.
Oh, and Caulfield's at 51.
Yeah.
Oh,
I should have known that
brother.
because I was like, why are you asking me how many goals Nathan McKinnon has when he's in third in the league? Didn't realize I was looking at points.
Yeah, goals. I just didn't know. So that means he hasn't scored in the past couple games. Because I'm trying to think
Mm-mm.
who's gonna win the Rocket Richard Trophy. Gonna come down to McKinnon or Caulfield.
Caulfield needs two in their last game if he wants to beat him
Well,
out.
I don't know how it would go. I don't know. Maybe I don't. I'm assuming they would just tie it. Yeah, if Caulfield scores and McKinnon doesn't,
Well, yeah. Well,
or has
you would
McKinnon
think
have the Abs played all their games? No, there's
no,
no
they
way,
have
right?
two. They have two more games, but you would think that they
Oh,
would rest.
geez.
You'd think they would rest McKinnon if they already have the President's Trophy locked up.
Yeah, they might, but I mean, resting in the NHL is you just don't play as many minutes.
Mm. There's no load management in the NHL.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Caulfield could get it.
Yeah,
Caulfield's
then
the seventh ever Montreal Canadian to score 50 goals and the first since the 70s.
damn.
Suzuki just hit 100 points. Slavkovsky scored 30. Yeah, dude, Canadians are. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But that series against Tampa is gonna be a slaughter fest.
Mm. I can't wait to watch my guy Dreisaitl in
Dreisaitl.
Dreisaitl in the playoffs.
Yeah, Edmonton. I think Edmonton. I don't know actually, because maybe they finally make a little run, even though they didn't have the season they would have wanted. Because they play. Who do they play again? Right now, Anaheim.
Let me pull it. Let me pull it back up.
Wait, San Jose's out of the playoffs.
San Jose's out.
Dang. want San Jose to get in.
Same. I got a sweet spot for San
Edmonton will
Jose.
play Anaheim, correct?
Right now, Edmonton. Well, wait, let me go to the wild card. Edmonton would play Anaheim, yes.
I want Anaheim to win that. I love watching Anaheim play. They're a nice little young squad.
Dude,
Leo
honestly,
Carlson's my goat.
I want to see the Mammoth win. I want to see more of the oh my, what's
The
the name of
Zamboni.
their yeah, what's the name of it?
I don't remember.
The Zammoth.
Zammoth, yes.
Yeah. I want to see more of the Zammoth.
Yeah, I wanna see the Ducks make a run. That'd be sick. But
I
yeah,
will
that's my
say,
little.
I'm
I can't go too much into detail right now because I don't have any way to look at certain things. I don't have anything.
yeah. I mean, despite, you know me, I'm trying to get more into hockey. But when playoff hockey rolls around, that I always make sure to watch.
Playoff hockey's so much better than playoff basketball.
To each their own.
Sorry, sorry, not sorry.
To each their own. Um, yeah, we don't have to really talk about baseball because I'm sure you saw what happened to Garrett Crochet last night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1 2/3
rough
innings,
outing,
giving
rough
up
outing.
10 runs.
Yeah, but you know these things happen,
Yeah, it was just a slugfest all around the MLB last night, dude. All the games, it was
dude.
like
Yeah, they were talking about
13-6,
that.
10-8,
Yeah, let's just see here.
11 to.
So Yankees Angels ended 11-10.
Who won that game?
Yankees did. It was a crazy game, dude. It
I heard it
started.
was a nuts game.
Judge started off with a 2-run home run. Caballero had a 2-run home run. Angels tied it up with 4 runs in the top of the fourth. Grisham pinch hits a 3-run home run. Mike Trout comes up next inning, hits a 3-run home run. Next half inning, Judge hits a solo shot. Next half inning, Angels tie it back up. Top of the eighth, Trout hits a 2-run home run to take the lead. Bottom of the ninth, Grisham hits a 2-run home run to tie it up. And then Caballero scored on a wild pitch. So crazy game overall. Um, Orioles Diamondbacks was 9-7 final. Phillies Cubs was 13-7 Phillies. Pirates had 16 over National or over the Nationals. Marlins had 10 on the Braves, and then the Twins had 13 on the Sox, and the Guardians had 9 on the Cardinals, and then the Rangers had 8 on the Athletics.
Yeah.
That's insane. Yeah, so
And
it was a crazy night.
Reese Hoskins cost me $250 last night.
Did you have him on a home run bet or something?
No, I had him on a hit bet,
Uh,
a 9-legger hits bet
dude,
where everybody else hit.
Jordan Walker has hit 8 home runs already this year.
Really?
Yeah, he's hitting 333, 8 home runs, fourth in the league in OPS. I would love to see Jordan Walker have a breakout year as one of the young prospects who was so, what's the word, highly praised and struggled when he got called up. I'd love to see Jordan
Yeah.
Walker just have a crazy year for the Cards. Real
We'll
quick
see.
before we wrap up, did you see that the Dallas Wings selected their previous number one overall pick, Paige Becker's girlfriend, Azzy Fudd, with the number one pick this year?
I didn't see that. No.
I'm not surprised they took Azzy Fudd because she was definitely the best player in the draft. But when I saw the headline that it was Paige, I forgot that her and Paige were dating from their time at UConn. So me and my boys were just joking about like what happens if they get into a fight.
Yeah.
And Paige is like, I'm not passing that bitch the ball. Are you kidding me? She called me fat last night, or I don't know, something. Just
That could
so
be
funny.
interesting.
I don't know if there's ever been a scenario in history where two people on the same pro sports team are dating. I think it might have happened in the WNBA. No, I think it did. I think there was another WNBA couple that was on the
It
same
might have
team.
been. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't remember who, but
I don't know.
that'll be that'll be interesting. Um, trying to think
I
any
think
other big
that's about it
headlines.
for now.
Yeah. Thoughts and prayers out to Dick Vitale. I know he's going through immunotherapy again, so wishing him
Yeah.
all the best. Absolute legend. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the golf banter, the NHL playoffs, the NBA playoff predictions. We'll dive more into detail on those on Thursday when things are officially set, and
We'll
we'll have a
try.
better
We'll try.
idea. Yeah, we'll
I
try.
gotta see what's gonna happen because yeah, when I get to Florida, we might have
Oh
a
yeah,
pod on Thursday. I gotta figure
yeah.
this out
Well,
still. I don't
yeah.
know.
We're not gonna overly stress
Schedule it
about it.
Friday, but I can't
Yeah,
guarantee Thursday for everybody. I gotta figure
yeah.
out when I'm
So
gonna be.
yeah, it's understandable. You've been working hard. You deserve some time
I'm
off. So
trying. I'm trying
we'll
to. Well, I want to still do it. I just don't know if I'm physically gonna be able to. I might be in an airport.
yeah. Hey, do it from the airport.
I might
No, I'm
have
just
to.
I'm just
I'd
kidding.
be
I'm just
down.
kidding.
We can run it.
Um anyways, yeah. If you want to be kept up to date, hit up our socials at the regular fan show. We'll give you an update. We'll aim for Thursday. If not Thursday, definitely Friday, 11 a.m. And then we'll actually be able to tell you how all the playoffs are looking, how most of the NBA playoffs is looking, and we'll really be
The
able to dive
NHL
into
playoffs will
some,
officially be set.
yeah, we'll be able to dive into some predictions. So, yeah, like I said, check out the socials to stay up to date on when we're going live. Check out the Locker Room, lockerroomsportsmedia.com, also Locker Room SM on all social medias for our daily. What do you?
Trying to. Why can't I flip my? Oh, there we go. Check out this bunny rabbit.
The Bunny Rabbit is telling you to check out the Locker Room SM on
Yeah,
social media.
Norman's trying to tell you what's up.
Norman. I like that.
Yeah.
Shout out to W Energy. You guys need that energy boost, whether you're getting up early, going to the gym, staying up late. W.GG. And if you use code RFS, you'll save 10% on your energy powder. And if you're a sports bettor, but you're too misorganized, you don't know what you placed on what app, go to Pickit. Pickit has it all organized you in one spot. And you can get Pickit Pro, where you can trail other people's bets and check out all these other great stats, and you'll save 10% on Pick It Pro when you use our code Locker Room at checkout. Vinny
All caps,
Fredericks,
no spaces.
what he said, all caps, no spaces. Vinny Fredericks, Bruce Juno, the regular fan show comes back at you either Thursday. If not Thursday, definitely be back at you Friday at 11 a.m. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one.
Peace out.